Hello to my wonderful followers and fans. Happy New Year. Yes, guys, we made it into 2024. I know some of you are saying, is it now this one is coming to tell us Happy New Year? Hey guys, I know it's been a hot minute, right? It's been a hot minute since I've been on here live, and I want to say this year, I told myself I am not going to procrastinate and keep procrastinating. Yes, I'm not perfect, right? I know we all want to, believe that, people that we see on social media have a perfect life and they're perfect, but I'm not perfect, okay? So I do have a tendency to procrastinate. I've been planning on doing this live video for basically since the new year, since January 1st, right? To come wish everybody a happy new year. But one thing or the other comes up and I keep postponing. And you know what? I was like, today no go pass, okay? I'm not going to let this day pass without me coming on here to wish all my wonderful followers a happy new year 2024. And especially to thank you all, for being here and following me and supporting me with your loves, your shares, your comments and likes. I'm so grateful for every one of you, and I'm so grateful for a whole bunch of you that joined me, over the last few months. Like the way this page has grown over the last few months has just been mind-blowing, and I'm super duper grateful to each and every one of you. So how is your new year going so far? I hope it's going great. I hope those new year resolutions that you took are off to the races. And I know one of my new year resolutions definitely is not to procrastinate. And like I said, I'm guilty as charged, right? I haven't even kept to that new year resolution that I made. So I hope you guys are not like me. I hope you are, doing your best to step up and rise up to the challenge of hitting those new year goals and targets that we have. All right. So happy new year once again. I hope you guys had a fantastic Christmas break and New Year celebration. I know some people are still on vacation. A few people that I know actually, traveled abroad, spend time with their families abroad, and they're still in holiday mode. So for those of you who are still in holiday mode, kudos, okay? And for those of you who have gone back to work, well, it is what it is, right? But again, that's kind of what I'm always preaching about on this page, that, hey, you know what? If you know that you don't enjoy waking up every day to go to that job, well, there's a way out, right? And you can do it online. So anyways, one thing I want to share with you guys today, because, in as much as I came to wish you Happy New Year, I would definitely always leave you with a tip or two to help you, in, your life, to inspire you, to motivate you, to help each and every one of us become better versions of ourselves, right? So, okay, I hope that as part of the things that you have decided to do this year, okay, when we say, oh, this year 2024 has got to be a better year than 2023, and 2024 is my year, it's my year of breakthrough, it's my year where I'm going to finally live in my dream house and get to finally drive my dream car and get to finally achieve those goals that I've always wanted to achieve, be debt free, whatever it is that your mantra is for 2024. I hope that one of the things that you add to that list is that you are going to be consistent. You have to be consistent in the steps and in the habits and in the process of getting to your goals. And why do I say this? Okay, I'm going to bring this back to the opportunity that I'm always talking about on this page. A lot of us, are not happy with the situations that we're in. And I'm specifically talking about financial situations here. Okay, because that's what my page is all about. By the way, for those of you who don't know me, who have never seen me live before, my name is Ishoma, and I am originally Nigerian. I am now based in Canada, and I am a mom, I'm a wife, And I am an online business coach. My brand name is the Digital Boss Babe because I specifically help people to get into the online space to be able to generate income online and to be able to become their own boss, because that is something that I've been able to achieve. And I've been doing this for 4 years now, and I am very happy to share the platform that helped me achieve those goals, so that you too, if you have those kind of goals, for you to have freedom in your finances and in your time, you can definitely tap into our platform to achieve those goals, because we have hundreds of thousands of people all around the globe who are using this platform and experiencing major changes in their lives. Okay, so that's a little intro about me. Now, back to what I was saying about consistency. Yes, we all have New Year resolutions. Oh, we want to get to our dream body and lose this weight and start exercising. But when we start off the year, right, January is all good. Maybe the first week or first 2 weeks of January, it's all good, and we're crushing it, we're doing the exercises, we're eating right, we're drinking our water, we're sleeping well. And then come February, we start skipping on those things we're supposed to do, those steps we're supposed to do, those processes we're supposed to go through in order for us to reach those goals. And so this is what I mean, that one key aspect of our New Year resolution, of the New Year, New Me mantra, of the new beginnings, new goals, new, you know what you've said about the New Year, right? Part of it, a key part of it should be consistency. Okay. And I don't care if maybe, because this is going to be different for everybody. Maybe the new year, new me that you're trying to get to is new finances. Like I said, you want to live in that new house, you want to be debt free, you want to drive that new car, but you're not being consistent and disciplined, right, to the things that will get you closer to that. Okay, I'll give you a very good example, which is, bringing it back to the opportunity, like I was saying before. And so for some of you who may have seen, you've seen my video, you've seen my post about this opportunity for a while, and you just brush it off, maybe because you're skeptical. This year is the year to no longer be skeptical. This year is the year to really, truly consider what you've been doing all this while that has still not gotten you to your goals. Are you following me? This year is the year to decide that you're going to do something different, something new. Because in order for you to achieve something you've never achieved before, you need to do something that you've never done. And sometimes that might mean that you need to come out of your comfort zone. So you got to come out of your comfort zone, and you need to consistently come out of your comfort zone, right? In order for you to achieve new goals, in order for you to achieve new levels. Okay, I don't want you to be that person this year who is going to be jumping and hopping from one place to the other. And when this shiny new opportunity comes your way, or this shiny new trick or thing comes your way, you jump onto it. You haven't finished mastering this one. You haven't finished being consistent with this one that you started here, and then you're hopping onto the next thing because the other thing looks more shiny. The grass looks greener on the other side, but you haven't actually watered the grass on this side enough to see if it's actually going to get green for you here before you hop on to the other thing. So what I'm trying to say here is, I hope that as part of your New Year resolutions and the goals that you have is to be consistent with that process, or to be consistent with that opportunity, or to be consistent with that step that you can clearly see will take you in the path of achieving the goal. Now, I know all this sounds like theory, okay? So let me break it down a little bit more. Take, for example, you say, you know what, I don't like my job, and I wish I could, not have to work with this, my boss, and I wish I was earning more, because upon all the work that I'm putting in, they're not really appreciating me, and I still have to, leave my kids and leave my family behind, and still I can't even make up, I can't meet up, I'm still living paycheck to paycheck, the bills are still piling up on me, I still have a whole bunch of debts. And you're continuing to do that job that you don't like, and you're continuing to get on additional jobs, which only ends up taking more of your time away from the family that you don't even see in the first place with the one job, right? Whereas you can take advantage of a totally different opportunity that you've never done before, which is, for example, an online business, right? Because why am I saying this? I'm a living testimony of what an online business can do for you in terms of paying you to the point where you can fire your boss. Yes, it will even pay you more than your bosses earn currently. And I'm not just saying this theoretically. I have a group I can add you into on Facebook where you can actually see things for yourself. And I want you to come see things for yourself. All you need to do is reach out to me and I'll get you added to that group. Okay? When you come in there, you can see that this opportunity has the potential to help you get to those financial goals that you have for yourself. I'm not a weight loss coach, so I'm not here to talk about weight loss and how you can achieve your weight loss goals and be consistent with that, right? That being said, I'm not a financial advisor as well, and I can't tell you how to consolidate your debts, in order for you to be debt free. But what I can give you is access to a platform that can help you generate enough revenue to pay off those debts. I can give you access to a platform that will help you to generate income that will enable you so that you don't have to work multiple jobs. You can cut back your work hours and have enough time to take care of yourself, your weight, if weight is an issue, your health, if health is an issue, your family, if you're not having enough time with your family. Okay? But here's the thing. You've got to be consistent. You've got to be consistent and committed and master the game, master the process. Like I shared with you guys, I've been doing this for 4 years, consistently for 4 years, right? And the future keeps on looking brighter and brighter and brighter. Now, in those 4 years, let me tell you something. I have seen people who have come in here into our platform, they've checked it out, and they hopped onto the next thing because the other thing seemed more appealing and more shiny, to them. They tried that for a few months and they're like, oh, I guess that wasn't as great as I thought. And then they come back to this platform and they're like, oh, I guess this was even better, right? But if they had stuck with the plan from the beginning, they will be much further ahead. So here's the thing. When you keep hopping from one thing to the other, you keep starting from scratch over and over and over again. And that's loss of time on your part, right? Whereas you could have stayed with this one thing, mastered it, and be progressing on that thing. I don't know if you're following me. If you're following me, drop a comment below. Tell me, I want to hear from you guys. Tell me, what is your New Year resolution? And is consistency and commitment a part of it? Is mastering that thing that will take you to that goal a part of it? Because it's easy for us to write, I want to work out every day this new year, and I want to make sure I drink like 4 liters of water every day in this new year, and I want to make sure that, I don't have any debts this new year. And then we lose track of what we're doing. The motivation goes down by the second month of the year. And there goes that goal. We go back right to square one because we were not consistent. Right? So the one thing I want to urge us to do today is consistency. And to be honest, let's be honest here a little bit more, okay? Sometimes when you're getting into a new field or a new thing that you've never done before, like I'm trying to motivate you guys to do something you've never done before, it's not going to be easy. Don't expect that it's going to be easy. But that's why we have learning curves in everything in life. If you're becoming a new parent, you're a mom for the first time, or you're a dad for the first time, it's a learning curve, getting used to, having a new human as part of your family or part of your life, right? It's a learning curve. If you go into school, you don't become an expert on the first day. You don't pass all your classes if they give you an exam on the first day or the first month. You have to go through a learning process, a learning curve, right? You have to master the basics before you can go to the next level, right? What else are we going to use as an example? Your work or even your relationship, right? your marriage or your dating relationship or your workplace, there is always a learning curve. And so take it from me that if you start that new thing, and I don't know if it's going to be this business opportunity that I'm always talking about, or if it's something else new that you're going to be doing, don't expect it to be, straight up, a bed of roses from the beginning. There will be a learning curve, and you have to have an open mind to that learning curve. And to be honest, that's the key thing that you need to be successful. If you have an open mind, that you're willing to learn, that you're willing to go through that learning curve, right? You will thank me later, because you're going to come out on the other side better, right? You're going to be more a better person. You would have learned a new skill or two, and more informed, even being in a position to be able to help others to achieve the same thing. It's like this online business coaching that I do, right? Like when I started 4 years ago, obviously I was no expert, right? But I had to go through a process and commit to it and be consistent in learning, go through that learning curve to become a master, to be able to teach others, right? So, as you guys may already know, I don't like to go too long, in my videos, because I know that, people these days, we tend to have a short attention span. So I like to keep, whatever I'm saying or doing short and sweet so that you can go on to the next thing. But I hope that I've been able to impact you in one way. Maybe you weren't thinking about this before. You were only thinking about the goals you want to achieve, but you hadn't thought about how important consistency, commitment, mastery is to the process to achieving that goal. So I hope I've been able to give you some words of wisdom today. Don't be that person who is going to look back on 2024 and said, oh my goodness, where's all those New Year resolutions that I made? I didn't even achieve one, because you gave up too soon, because you were not consistent, because you were hopping from one thing to the next without sticking with one thing and becoming a master of it, because you weren't consistent with one thing, right? And you were hopping all over the place. Take this from me. With our opportunity, if you come in and you look at all the top earners, myself included, right? By the grace of God, people who are earning 6 figures per year and more, right? There is one thing that we all share in common, and that is mastery. Okay, because we took the time, we decided that we're going to commit to this, be consistent with it, go through the learning curve and master it. Okay, so I want you to take that into practice this year, and I intend to also consistently come here with live videos. That is one thing I'm challenging myself to do this year. So you guys hold me accountable. If you see that I haven't been live for over a week, send me a message or drop a comment and say, hey, where are you? We want to see you live, because I love doing, like reels, short videos, those kind of content. But as far as live, I want to really improve on that this year. And I want you guys to share with me, what do you want to see me talk about on my live videos? Do you want me to answer some questions about the opportunity? Do you want me to, share more insights? Just let me know what you'd like me to cover, either in my reels or my live content. But I really am grateful for every one of you, for those of you who are watching live and those who are going to watch the replay later. I'm really grateful for every one of you, and I'm looking forward to providing you with more content, more value, more entertaining content as well, more inspiration on this platform. So please, like I said earlier, feel free to leave a comment below. I want to know, what's your New Year resolution, and did you ever think that consistency should be a big deal and mastery should be a big deal? Leave a comment below, and I'm looking forward to seeing your comments. So until I come your way again next week, stay blessed and stay tuned and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Have a great week ahead, guys.